Today we have something cool, a nice little barn find, an RD400, a bike that hasn't been started in 28 years. Before we get to that, we definitely need to address the carbs. So the last time we were registered was back in '93. Clean, crisp condition, unmolested, untainted, raw RD400. And we're gonna start by removing the tank, getting the rust out of there, whatever bits I find. Fortunately, those carburetors are probably gonna have to come off and get cleaned, and those jets probably need to be opened up a little. What else? Notice the throttle doesn't move, so hopefully when the carburetors come off, we'll figure that one out. And other than that, should fire right up. Start by removing the tank, clean out the air box, get a new battery. Another thing noted is the rear brake doesn't really do anything because we have the rear master cylinder that's all corroded here, so that'll probably need to get switched out. Okay, tank off. You could hear some of the old stuff rattling around in there, but all in all, looking good. Filter's clean. Now the carbs gave me some issues coming out because the throttle cables were stuck, and the needle was so gummed up in there that it wouldn't release. Had to dump some seafoam in to eventually get it to loosen up. Now, I did a dip with the carbs, scraped a bunch of stuff, took them apart, blew it out. We have both carbs back together, cleaned out, looking prime. And now it's coming down to the point where I want to make sure everything's working properly prior to starting it, since it has been sitting so long. So the agenda is take off that cover, get to the oil pump, and try to bleed and prime it. I'm gonna pop the spark plugs off and make that easy, turn over the motor a little. And then while I'm there, I'm gonna just drain the crankcase and get some new 1030 in there for the clutch. Just taking a quick peek inside, oil's not even registering on the stick, but you can see a little down in there. And then we have 1500 cc's, roughly 1.6 quarts, just under for a dry engine. I'm gonna assume it's around 1.5. So we'll go ahead and drain it. On the bottom of the bike, we just unloosen that bolt and the oil should drop. Oil pump access cover off. We have sight of the pump. I cleaned it up a little. Bleed screws right here. I'm gonna check adjustment at full throttle. We want that little line to be in alignment with the screw. That looks good. I made a little adjustment there. And as you turn over the engine, this washer will be going up and down. You take a little shim. I believe it's supposed to be a 1/4 gap. So we'll check that once we have things bled out, and we'll be good to go. Okay, round 2 hasn't been started since 1993. Will it start? Time will tell. Haha! The run switch. That was it. It wanted to start.